Today on JCM Academy, we're going to talk about what a contract is and the importance of reading them entirely from the beginning to the end. Stay tuned. I'll see you in class. Hi everyone, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and welcome to another JCM Academy Masterclass. I'm so glad you decided to pop by. Don't forget, friends, to please, smash the subscribe button and click on that bell notification icon so other great people can get to share in this wonderful knowledge. And remember to visit believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations. Okay, how many of you out there have ever seen a contract? Whether it's with a home improvement contractor, maybe it's something your employer's asked you to sign, maybe it's a bank, maybe it's for a loan, could be for a multitude of things. Maybe you signed a contract when you bought or leased your car, right? So a contract is nothing more than a legal document. It could be digital, online, it could be in paper. And typically what it is a set of terms that you and another party are agreeing upon. Now, sometimes a contract is just between you only and you're signing and that's it. Sometimes the contract is to protect both parties where they sign and you sign. It depends on what kind of contract. There's also things like non-disclosure agreements and things like that. So it's very important. I know a lot of people see contracts, oh, just sign here, sign here, sign here. Especially with a lease or any kind of contract, whether it's for your business. Maybe you're signing a contract because you're entering into a purchase agreement. And that contract might state that you are liable for X dollars every week. Or maybe you're signing a franchise agreement, right? You have to read that because you're liable for a percentage of sales. And if you don't hit that amount of sales, then you're still gonna have to pay it anyway. Maybe you're taking credit cards at your business. You have to sign a contract for that. Now you might say, John, nobody reads all that. It's important that you understand what's in there. Even if you have to blow it up in big print, you need to know what's in there. Very important, especially if you're doing a lease, like for a new office. Recently, you guys know that we were in a space and we had a landlord that, let's say in all the years we've been in business, never had one that was going to triple our rent, which is why we moved out of there and we're in the process of moving to another place. And so there were so many contingencies in that lease that if he decided he wanted to buy a new car or he wanted to buy something new for the shopping center, I was automatically opted in to paying a percentage of that based on the amount of space that I was currently leasing from him. Really terrible. So there are different types of contracts. Now, I'm not gonna get into all the contracts. That's not what this is about today, whether it's personal, whether it's business. My goal today, I should say my desire really, is for you to understand that you've gotta read a contract from the beginning to the end. Let me say that again. You must read a contract from the beginning to the end, especially when the contract has things like personal guarantees, which we'll talk about later. So make sure you read from the beginning to the end. And you might say, John, I don't want to read that. Well, then hire a lawyer, okay, and have them read the contract from beginning to end. But make sure, because I've been through this before, that when you hire the lawyer, that they are going to read the entire contract and you get that in writing. Because if you don't, you're the one that's going to be in trouble because you signed the lease. Okay? Make sure that you or someone you trust reads that contract from beginning to end. Let me say this again. Read the contract fully from beginning to end. Read the contract fully from beginning to end. This is so very, very important. If you don't read the contract from beginning to end, it might cost you a lot of money and a lot of unnecessary aggravation. So anytime you get something as an email, whether it's DocuSign or a variety of things, make sure that you have read things even before you click on your mouse to do a click to sign. Make sure you know what you are signing. Very, very important. Also, if you're doing a contract, never leave the contract segments blank. Maybe you fill out certain information and they say sign here, and you say, don't worry, I'll take care of the rest. No, you take care of all that and then you sign it. I have had so many times people have done merchant agreements with me, like, oh, John, just sign it, we'll put the percentages in later. I'm like, no, you won't. You're gonna put the percentages in now, and then I will sign the contract. Very important. So hopefully you understand the severity of taking the time and being patient to sign your contract from beginning to end. If somebody says to you, it's gotta be done by tomorrow, if somebody puts pressure on you that you have to sign this contract right away, don't sign it. Just walk away. And you can say to them, hey, I've got to put it through my legal team, we've got to review it, and then we'll make a decision. But you're not going to force me into signing anything. I'm going to read it or have someone read it from beginning to end. That's very, very important. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It has been an amazing privilege, pleasure, and honor to be with you this fantastic day. I hope that you will like, love, share, support, and share this out with everyone you know on social media. And ladies and gentlemen, check out BelieveMeAchieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations. Don't forget to click on the PayPal button and make that choice, please, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team maybe a sandwich, maybe a vanilla ice cream cone, maybe a smoothie. And every one of those pennies we receive, we'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content ever. You should even read things like when you upgrade for a new DMV license to go to Real ID, make sure you read everything before you sign it. Because ignorance, we all know in the IRS and with the government and with any legal entity that you're being bound with, it's bliss. So read the contract from beginning to end, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you in another video real soon.